my miserable crush story from elementary school to college. Please enjoy. You can laugh at my misery. Quick warning, the video might get cringe towards the ending. I warned you. This was in elementary school. We had written our exams, but for some reasons, teachers were just yapping that we had to come to school. This happened in grade 6, by the way. Elementary school crush. This is where it started. The beginning of my problems. So a friend of mine, let's call him David, said we should play Truth or Dare. Everyone in the class agreed, well, except for me. And that's because I've played it before in grade 3, and the dares they gave me were not normal. I dare you to clean the board with your tongue. Yeesh. Still haunts me. Anyways, I didn't want to play, but somehow David persuaded me to play. So we sat around the table and then we started. So the game was going pretty normal until David went to spike it up a bit. Who is your crush in this class? So there were like 4 girls there, which were Veronica, Chelsea, me and Rose. So the first one was Veronica. She said she had a crush on me in grade 4, but now she has no love interest currently. Same with Chelsea. My head was swelling because I didn't know I was popular. We should all worship him. He's so handsome. Next was Rose. Rose just said she didn't like anyone. And then next was Mid. Well, Mid said she liked me now, which was good and all, until David asked me if I liked it too. Now, the annoying part is David knows who I like, and he 100% knows I didn't like her. I just like her as a friend. So what I don't understand is why he's asking me that question in front of the whole class. Oh my god, everyone's looking at me. What should I do? There's nothing that can be done. I only have 2 options, and you're both terrible. So if I say yes, then I'll have to pretend till I graduate that I like her. And then if I say no, then there will be a heartbroken girl in front of me because of me. So I took the first option and said yes. Everyone was like making that ooh sound, adding to the pressure of me making the worst decision of my life. And just when I thought it couldn't get worse, it did. So Veronica was asked if she liked this guy, and she brutally said no, and insulted this guy's whole destiny. And David, pretending to be the good guy, said, you shouldn't have said no like that. I mean, you could have just said yes, just like the way Benjamin did. I couldn't say anything because it wasn't lying. And then I watched Mid get up from my chair and run out of class crying. Everyone in the class started looking at me like I'm the bad guy here. That was really terrible. I honestly felt really bad. I knew I shouldn't have lied, but that was the best decision I could come up with at that time. And David was just like, bro, why do you have to lie? You know, now that I'm saying this story, I just realized how terrible David was as a friend. Anyways, I graduated from that school and I left all that behind. And then when I got to high school, 4 days into high school, do you want to play Truth or Dare? Alright guys, it's time. I am going to confess to my crush. I like you. You know, last week I told you I was going to confess to my crush, and I did it. I did it, okay? And I regret it. So like, after I posted that video, I could already see comments telling me, yo, go for it, you know? And then I was like motivated, like really motivated, feeling like James Bond. I went to school and then, you know, manly and everything, preparing to do it. And then, I kind of like chickened out the last minute, which I'm glad that I did. Because if I'd done that in front of her friends and then she'd replied like that, I don't think I would have survived. I don't think I'll be here doing this video. I'm just glad that I went home and then decided to do it through a phone call. So then I called. We actually do this after school calling, where else we just call each other and then talk about how our day was. Yeah, we're that close. So I was like talking as usual. Then I decided to go straight for it and drop the bomb. It sounds like bomb, like I'm about to like do it in a cool way. But then the way I presented it was like really bad. It's kind of like, I like you. And then she was like, what? And then I was like, I like you. She was like, what? And I like you, I like you, I like you. Oh my god, like from this manly voice to that. Anyways, he then went silent for like few seconds. Oh my goodness, you could have seen the awkwardness. She then said, I'm not ready for a relationship now. I just want to focus on my grades and graduate. Then after that, I can probably be looking for a relationship. She also said a bunch of other things and gave some other reasons, but I can't remember them because I stopped listening after the I want to focus on my education part. Honestly, I wasn't really mad, although it kind of like hurt, you know, let me be honest, a little bit. But you know, I wasn't mad. That was a decision and I respect that. We're back to talking to each other, you know, like the good old days before this. kind of like wish like I didn't confess in the first place, because now there's this kind of awkwardness between the both of us. I don't even know how to get rid of it. She tries to pretend like it's not there, but then it's there. Okay, it's very obvious it's there. I can't even look at her in the